Hello, friends, and welcome back to the library. So, I did a video talking about my 5 most anticipated horror reads for spooky season, and today I want to do 5 thriller reads that I'm excited to do during spooky season. I read horror and thriller all year round. I really hit it heavy from September to beginning of November area, as well as watching any scary movie that I possibly can. So this is my favorite time of year, and I'm really, really excited to get to all 10 of these books, plus some sprinkled in throughout. As always, I want to start with the book that I'm currently reading. I am currently listening to A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the second book in Sarah J. Maas's ACOTAR series. I finished the first one, and thoughts on that will be coming at the end of September for my September reading wrap-up. I also finished Divergent, which was our book club pick of the month for September. So I am starting Insurgent by Veronica Roth. Haven't gotten that far into it. My bookmark's I haven't even started it yet. It's coming, but the first one, thoughts will be in the end of the year or end of the month video also, but I'm excited to read this one, and I'm hoping to have this trilogy and the ACOTAR series finished before the end of September. So we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, let's dive straight into my thriller books, my most anticipated thrillers of spooky season. First up is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This is a story about a guy named Oliver Marks who gets out of prison and ends up meeting with the retired detective, now retired, but was a detective on the case that he was involved in that he was put away for 10 years prior. After a decade of silence, Oliver is ready to start talking about it, and so you're following the story of him and 6 fellow Shakespearean students in their 4th year when the good-natured rivalries between them turn ugly. On the opening night of their play, violence happens, and they're facing their own tragedy the next morning, and they are having to plead their innocence. And so you're following the story of what really happened and who was actually at fault. So I'm excited to read this one. I was a theater nerd in school. I still am. So a murder mystery about theater kids, right up my alley. Next on the list is Alice Feeney's Rock, Paper, Scissors. This book has been on my TBR since I saw it on TikTok over a year ago. This is a story about Mr. and Mrs. Wright, who have been married for 10 years, and their marriage has been rocky for the last few of those years. Every anniversary, they exchange traditional gifts, and the wife writes him a letter that he never gets to read. With their marriage being rocky, they win a trip to Scotland, which they think is exactly what they need to repair broken bonds. Mr. Wright has face blindness, so he doesn't recognize people, and that includes his wife, and his wife is sick and tired of not being seen. He does get to open these letters, and so you're following all of that unravel. I'm really excited about this. My friend really, really enjoyed this one, and so I've been excited to read it. I just have so many books on my shelf. Next up is Love, Mom by Iliana Xander, or Xander, sorry. This book is about a girl named Mackenzie, whose mother was a very famous thriller author known for her dark and twisty books. Mackenzie's mother is murdered, and Mackenzie starts receiving these letters from number one fan. containing pages of her mother's diary. And she realizes that her mother's rise to fame came with a lot of dark, dark secrets. And now it is Mackenzie's turn to figure out what is going on and if her mom's murder was justified. I'm super, super stoked for this book. I love these kind of like psychological thrillers that get in your head, then you get unknown letters or notes or emails or whatever from. I love those kind of thrillers. So super excited for this one. Okay, up next is Just Like Home by Sarah Gailey. This is about a girl named Vera who is called home by her estranged mother. And when she arrives, she realizes that her mom has allowed a tenant into the guest house, and he seems to be not all there. Shortly after Vera gets home, she realizes that there are letters coming in with her dad's handwriting, and she doesn't understand how that's possible. So she immediately accuses the tenant, who swears it's not him. Now she's going to have to figure out if her family's dark secrets are going to get out, and also who is writing the letters. Other thing about this book is the house she's going back to is a house that her dad used to murder and bury the bodies in. So, very excited. Sounds kind of like a popcorny thriller type of book, and I'm here for it. The Last Party by A.R. Torre. I've heard a lot about this book. I'm very excited for this book. This book is about a mother who becomes infatuated with a serial killer and decides that it would be a great time to reenact his biggest murder on her young daughter and her friends when they come over for a birthday party. I think it's a birthday party. Yes. So this follows that story, and it sounds completely unhinged, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. I love unhinged thrillers, and psychological thrillers are my favorite by far. So these are the 5 books that I plan on reading, my thrillers for spooky season. So if you've read any of these and want to share your thoughts and opinions without spoilers, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear them. If you have any other thriller or horror book recommendations, please let me know that as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time in the library. Bye!